Live. Okay, guys. Hey, happy Monday, everybody. We got Wendy and Joseph here to start your week off, and we are excited. It's LifeWave Performance Enhancement time. We're going to be talking about stem cell patching. We're going to be talking about some great promotions, and we're going to do a little bit of a slide show. So it's going to kind of do some cool things. But hey, Wendy, how's it going? Nice to see you.
Good. How are you, Joe?
Awesome. So we're excited, guys. We are going to share some amazing things with you, and just people left and right. I just had somebody, I don't know if I told you, Wendy, but I had somebody looking to hire me as a marketing person for a stem cell company, and I'm like, stem cell company? Oh, like, where do you get your stem cells from? Because that's the whole issue, like where things are harvested, like where's the source, where are they getting these stem cells? And if you've listened or watched some of Wendy and our YouTubes, you'll see that we actually have something very unique. And what is that, Wendy? What's so unique about this amazing technology?
Well, it's, for one thing, it's very simple. There's no, surgery. There's no injections. It's a patch that you wear that makes your own stem cells produce. So you don't have to worry about where the stem cells are coming from. It makes your own stem cells produce at a younger age, a younger version of you.
Right.
They're very affordable, and they're patented. There's only one place to get these. And they're life-changing. They're amazing. Oh, I have it on this wrist today.
Awesome. And I have it on my ankle, but it's hard to get my ankle up here. So
yeah, and I have it on the back of my neck.
Right. So, well, great. So what we want to share with you guys is a little bit of the opportunity and why this opportunity is great. We just had somebody watch us yesterday, and bam, right after they joined, right? I mean, they enrolled. Yep. So that's what we're seeing, people. We are seeing people who have been out of work. They are dependent on the government, and the government's not there to subsidize them. And there's just people that are sick and tired of being sick and tired, and so take control, guys. Take control of your finances. Take control of your life. Take control. And really, that's what we're so excited about. So let's get right to the slides, and then we're going to come back and talk about the promotion. So stay with us. You don't want to leave. So here are the slides, and I hope you can see them, Wendy, because they're like, I'm trying to keep us on the screen with the slides at the same time. But that is supposed to be a slide of most of our patches. And let me just go back to, okay, so that is just a little bit of the LifeWave logo, et cetera, et cetera. And there's what, 3, 6, looks like maybe 10 or so patches. There might be some more different types of patches that do different things, but we're not going to go into that on this vodcast. That's for a different event. But what we wanted to focus on today is where we are in terms of this opportunity, and you can see that little, looks like a wave, doesn't it, Wendy?
Yeah, it does.
Right? Like if you're a surfer, like when do you want to catch the wave? You want to get just at the crest where the blue just starts to meet the gold a little bit, right?
Yep.
Because if you're behind it, you really got to paddle really to catch up if you've ever surfed before. And then you just kind of get right on that where the energy is, all that energy, that power is right at that, almost the crest of that wave, and then it'll just push you and it'll carry you right to the shore. And that's really why we're so excited, guys, because guess where we are, where this wave is? Right at the beginning of the bluish, like right where that blue is. So that's what they call, there's a name, and maybe we can kind of talk about these. So early adopters, right? That's the green. Wendy, tell us a little bit about the early adopters. Like, what would you describe those people like?
I would say that those are the people who they do their research. If something makes sense to them, they don't care what anybody else is saying. They don't care what the majority are saying. It makes sense to them. They did their own research. They don't wait until everybody else is doing it. They take the initiative to kind of get in there before. They're not followers, I guess what I would say. They don't just follow everybody.
Right. So we can think of examples, like I was saying, people who stood in line to get one of these Apple products, right? I mean, they waited in line. I think some people even camped out just before. I mean, can you imagine people camping out, tents and everything, just to wait like 24 hours or even more to get the very first iPhone or the very next level of phone that comes out? You can probably think of other examples, like people who go to the opening movie, like when the movie first comes out, like when Star Wars first came out, or some of these movie hits that were really, super popular. People want to be the first ones, like going to the premiere. Flat screen TVs, another example. Can you imagine the first handful of people, the early adopters, how much they had to pay for a flat screen TV that you can get in Walmart or Target now for like, $400 or $500, $600. I mean, big, 60 something inch flat screen TV. So that really makes you appreciate where we're at here. Now we're going to talk a little bit about, just a second, about these people that are in the blue, the early majority. Now, who is the early majority? Would you consider yourself an early majority, Wendy?
I would consider myself an early majority in some things, not everything.
Yeah. I would be an early majority when it comes to things that are digital, like new technology, like people that are still using rotary dial telephones. Okay, where would they be?
They would be in the laggers.
Yeah, right. They still want to ride their horse and buggy, right? So, and that's
there's
fine.
Nothing wrong with that.
There's about 12-13% of the population that's all they're doing, is just riding the horse and buggy. And, it's like, good for you people. It's great if you like horse and buggy. The orange is the late majority, right? Those are the conservatives, the late majority. They are people like now who are buying flat screen TVs, who didn't become the early majority, or the early majority, because the majority is the widest part of the wave. That's where the wave gathers the most energy. I mean, look at from the bottom of the wave till the top, how big that is, right? How much volume there is there. There's a lot of mass there. So if you were to compare that with opportunities, where would you want most people to join an opportunity? Probably not at the beginning or the green, and probably not, for sure not the red, and probably not the gold. I mean, as far as getting in at the right time, timing is everything. But at the blue, right? I feel, and you and I and many others, we're in the blue. Like, we're joining LifeWave before it gets to the point where it's already got its momentum, and that wave is already carrying a lot of people. People can still join a year from now, 2 years from now, 3 years from now. But wouldn't it be amazing if you could enroll today, like now, while we're in that, the early adopter phase, like we're in that just before momentum phase? Because as we were saying the other day, can you imagine if 1 billion people are patching? Who would override all those billions of people? I mean, imagine if you started patching and then you introduced it to 10 people, and those 10 people introduce it to 10 and 10 and 10 and 10. Pretty soon you're going to have 1,000, and then next thing you know, that's going to turn into 10,000, and then 50, 100,000, I mean, it's going to go viral. It's just going to go crazy. And this is what we're trying to get you excited, people, guys, is because what Wendy and I have already realized, what, about 8 months for you? What, Wendy? Has it been about 8 months or so?
I started in December. So December, yeah.
And I started about a month or so before you. And we're still using the product, and we're expanding and using other products. Why are we using the product, Wendy? Why are we using the product still after 8 months?
Well, because I feel amazing. I've had a lot of changes that I don't want to go backwards now. So I'm going to continue to use them. And as long as you're using them, your body is producing new stem cells, as long as you're wearing them. So I don't have any plans of stopping.
That's it. You hit it right on the head. That's exactly it, guys. Why go backwards? You know, once you have, like, look at Wendy. People think she's in her 20s, okay? And we're not going to tell you how old she is, but it's amazing. I get 30s. Somebody the other day said that I look like I was 39. I'm like, okay, get some glasses, man. No, I'm just kidding. But, you know, it's amazing what these patches do, because I feel like I'm in my 20s. I mean, literally, I have the energy, probably more energy. I was telling one of my band members, band members, when I used to play, you know, every night, and I was saying, man, I was only like, what, 19, 18, 19, you know, 20 when I was playing, and I was playing hard. I mean, I was really playing, you know, a lot of shows every night, sweating, just going full energy, full out. And I said to him, you know what? These patches, since I've been wearing these patches, about 3 or 4 different patches for different things that work on different things, I play way better now than I did when I was 18, 19, 20, and I have much more energy and stamina than I did when I was 18 and 19, 20. So something is happening, and I'm not doing anything else. I'm not, you know, taking any drugs. I'm not on meds, or, you know what I'm saying? So there's got to be something to what they're doing, and you probably have the same kind of story too, right, Wendy?
Oh yes, I have way more energy. I used to sleep in as much and often as I could. I have a hard time getting up. I don't have an issue getting out of bed. I sleep so rested, like so deep at night, that I feel rested, and I'll wake up like at 4 in the morning, 4:30, and sometimes I'm like, is it time to get up yet? Like, I'm like excited to get up because I feel rested. I accomplish a lot more at work. I used to have an issue with working really hard and not accomplishing much, and now I accomplish a lot. Like I don't go in circles and just not accomplish anything. It's because I'm able to focus. I'm not tired, as tired like I used to be, you know. I am able to focus. I'm able to, you know, just pinpoint what it is I want to do. And it's really, really helped me a lot. It's helped me with my job. It's helped me actually with family. It's helped me at home just to accomplish more. Kind of use awesome. I have better time management because I can think clearer and I have more energy.
That's amazing. That is truly amazing. And here is one of the benefits of getting and enrolling and being part of this amazing company now, because it's international. We're all over the world, and there are languages. There's no language barriers, but there is something that everybody would love to have, and that's called passive residual income, like beach money. You know, Wendy and I always talk about, hey, we're going to go to the beach. You know, let's go to the beach. Like, why do people want to go to the beach? Like, what do you do when you're at the beach? The last thing you want to do is work, right? The last thing you want to do when you're at the beach is put on a business suit, is have your laptop and computer. I mean, some people, you know, live that, what they call laptop lifestyle. And if you want to bring your laptop to the beach, hey, knock yourself out. But guess what? I'm going to probably be in the water if I go to the beach. That's where I want to hang out, you know. And hopefully the sharks are social distancing. But yeah, I mean, it's definitely something that you can attain. You can have real, true beach money. And that's kind of what we talk about. I mean, isn't that true, Wendy? I mean, what do we do this for? Like, what do people really want to do when their little vacation time comes up? Where do they want to go? Like, how do they want to enjoy themselves? Right.
Yeah, me personally, I like to go to the beach. I could live on the beach, but
And really, that's something that a lot of businesses, I mean, if you're working a job, you just can't take off and go whenever you want. You just, can't say, okay, I'm at the beach. Yeah, you would love to, if you have Wi-Fi or if you have a hotspot on your phone, whatever, you can take your laptop and you can sit on the beach and chill and just enjoy the waves and, do the things that you really want to do. But the idea of beach money, that is something that not many businesses can afford us. They don't give us that goal to reach towards. And this company, LifeWave, has already produced millionaires. They've already produced 7-8-figure income earners. Okay, without going into the kind of incomes that people have already made and are making. Know that there are multi-millionaires already with this company, and we're just getting started. I mean, X39 is not even like 2 years old. I just heard about it 8 months ago. 8 so months ago, you heard about it about the same time. So can you imagine 8 months from today, what it's going to be like? So guys,
can't wait to see it.
I know, exactly. And that is really why we're so excited, because the results speak for themselves. And right now, I think I was telling you, Wendy, earlier about the promotion that we have.
Yeah. Right now, we can get 2 packages of X39, which in each package is 30 days worth. So basically, you get 60 days worth of the X39, and then 1 30-day package of the Eon, which is for anxiety. And so so $199 is really good for the 3 of those, because it's usually $149 for just 1 X39.
Right.
So yeah, that's a really good deal. And let me look really quick. I can tell you how long that's going to last.
And the money back.
I got logged out.
Okay. I think I quickly saw, at least it was going to be a week, but it could be till the end of the month. It starts today, so it just started today, and it may go the end of the month, or it may end Sunday. So from today to Sunday, because I know a lot of.
Yeah, I'm looking right now. There's 6 days, 2 hours, 17 minutes, and 49 seconds left.
All right, guys. The timer is ticking. Right. The clock is ticking. That is so amazing, guys. I am so into trying the Eon because I've heard a lot about it. I ordered some for my daughter, and I would love to, just, it's good to sample things too, so that you can speak from personal experience. Because I know you have a library of different patches that you've tried.
I do. The X39 is a must. Like, that one's a every day, no matter what. But then I do the Nirvana, which is, I thought it was for anxiety. I didn't know what I knew it was for, like, relaxation and stuff. But I've been using that one. I absolutely love it. But that one is actually more for mood. I always pronounce it wrong. The Eon is for actually, like, anxiety. So, like, if you're prone to anxiety attacks and stuff like that. So I love the Nirvana. I haven't tried the Eon, but that is the next one I'm going to try, just to see.
And how long does it take to feel? Talk about the Eon just a little bit longer. What is the reaction time? Like, how quick does it work?
So the Eon is more for if somebody wants, it needs immediate relief or anxiety or panic feelings. That's more of an immediate thing. The Nirvana kind of builds on itself over time and just helps with mood stabilization. So it's not, well, I noticed it the first day, but it's not as, it can take a while maybe to build up, whereas the Eon is more like right away, quick.
Right.
And I think I'm gonna try them. I'll let you guys know one of these days when I get it in the mail, how it is mixing them. Because so far I've only been on the Nirvana.
That's awesome. I just had somebody who had ordered a bunch of stuff. They just got their Alavita and X39, and then they added another order. They upgraded to actually the gold, which got them like multiple, they could mix and match and do some really cool things. So that's probably
Yeah. The Alavita is amazing. The Alavita is actually for your skin. It repairs your skin from the inside out, but it also has a relaxing effect. It helps you sleep really good. You're supposed to put that one on before bed. It helps with the relaxation too. So it's good for your skin and for.
Right. Now, the minute I wake up, usually what I do is I take that off. I rip that off because I notice that I have the tendency while it's still on to go back to bed. I have to tell you, it is weird. Like if I don't take that off, I can go back and like sleep for another couple hours. So as soon as I wake up, I have my phone that goes off like at 6. But as soon as I wake up, I just rip that puppy off and then start hitting the energy patch. I mean, the X39. I think I'm doing carnosine and glutathione. But yeah, that. And once I put those on, it's like a cup of coffee. It's like 4 cups of coffee, but it's not jittery. Like you don't feel that palpitating or, you just feel like clear, precise, active, like you were saying earlier, right?
Yeah, the patches don't. It's not like you drink an energy drink or you drink a bunch of coffee and you have that kind of shaky energy. It gives you, like you said, a really clear mind. And you don't feel tired. So it's more of like instead of like a overactive energy, it's just you don't feel tired at all. Like you feel like you want to do stuff, and you feel, or I feel like it's like I used to feel, oh, there's so much ahead of me today. I just don't know if I can do it. I felt overwhelmed. But even when I have a really, really busy day, and it's getting better and better, I feel like I'm okay. I can handle it.
That's amazing. That's awesome. That is so amazing that you said that, because I can you imagine how many people live in constant stress of overwhelm? It's like they got too many to eat.
And not just that. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but when you feel tired, that adds to anxiety, and that adds to like depression, because you have this stuff that you really want to get done, and you need to, but you're so tired. It's like it's hard. It makes it hard when you feel tired.
Absolutely. And think, for all the employers that have employees that are like burnt out, half of them are trying to stay awake drinking coffee, et cetera, et cetera. So that is something that these patches help to kind of just even out your day, right?
Mm-hmm.
So go down below. I put Wendy's, it's wendyrichenergy.com. Go to wendyrichenergy.com. Sample them, just sample them for yourself. Nothing to risk. Worst case scenario, you get your money back. It's 100% money back guarantee.
Yeah, 90-day money back guarantee, so you can't lose. Might as well try it.
And really, in 30 days, right. And that's the thing. In 30 days or even less, I mean, we have people that have been on the patch for like just a day or two, and you start seeing immediate results, and then it just gets better.
I have people calling me like 2 days into it, telling me all these things that they're feeling, and I'm like, they're like super excited. So you do notice things right away. But the cool thing about it is it's accumulative. Like it gets better and better too over time.
Took the words right out of my mouth. That's it. And so you want to stay on it. Like for me, these patches, they're part of my skin now. It's like, I'm not going to, we obviously remove them.
I think we need to request one thing though. I think they need to start making them with little designs on them. That'll be next.
Of course. Mm-hmm. And that's something, that people, because the other thing, it's a conversation piece, because people, if I wear them in my wrist, people see them, but they're afraid to say anything sometimes. If I'm someplace out or whatever, and I kind of see them glance at the patch, And I
My
say,
daughter
oh,
was like, thought it was a nicotine patch once. I'm like, no, sorry,
right,
I don't smoke.
right, right. Exactly, and that's kind of like a weird place to put it because I know most nicotine patches, they tell
Yeah,
you,
I don't think she's ever really seen one. She just didn't know what it was at first.
well, they look like those things for kids, like those little, those like Band-Aids for kids or something, or
Oh yeah, yeah.
like those circular Band-Aids. And really, the thing with the patch, like for me, a lot of people don't have to worry about showering and things like that. I mean, I put them on before I go in the shower, or sometimes if I take 2 showers or whatever, I don't take them off. Like you just leave them on, and I've never had any issues with them falling off or anything like that. If you go
I've
to sleep
only
with them, there's
They stay on
what?
really good, but they do stay on really good. But I usually do make sure if it's not like right after I've been in the shower, like if it's been a few hours, I just kind of wipe it with a wet rag and then let it dry,
Right,
just to make
right,
sure it stays all day because you don't want to waste it.
right.
But
And that's
they
a
do
good
stay
point.
good.
Yeah. If you go to sleep with them, there's no issue because you just take them off in the morning, because they only really last about 12 hours anyway. But go ahead and sample them, guys. That's what we are really pushing right now. And the other thing that we wanted to do is whatever else you're doing, if you're wanting to take on a side hustle just to see what can happen, add that to your income stream. The cool thing about side hustles, if you are a W-2, you can deduct it, and it can save you taxes on your regular W-2. So instead of paying more taxes, you actually can get money back, which I learned a long time ago. That's why I always have had at least 1 or 2 other side hustles. Some people have 3, 4, 5 side hustles, And when we say side hustle, all we're really saying is like a Schedule C. Like you file your W-2, but then you also have a Schedule C that you would file, and that each Schedule C can be a different side hustle, like a 1099, because we're 1099 as a lot of people are, independent contractor, sole proprietor, and Wendy and I are part of a entrepreneur community, so there's many entrepreneurs, there's women entrepreneurs, there are special groups on Facebook, and you have a group on Facebook, and tell them about the group, the Facebook page we just added. So give them, if you can, the Facebook group, your Facebook group, give them your page and the new page we just created.
Yes, the new page. Okay, so I have Wendy Rich Energy, just the page. Then there's Wendy Rich Energy Group with like a space and then a group. And then there is the new page, Performance Enhancement Stem Cell Patch page.
And just to help you, all you have to do is just look at that.
LifeWave Performance Enhancement.
Right, but like you said it exactly right, because we really didn't put the word LifeWave.
It's okay. I'm actually looking at it right now. It's Performance Enhancement Stem Cell Patches is the new page.
Right.
Yeah.
And I left stem cell out of it today because I guess I just wanted to. We know that it works on stem cells, and then there's other patches that work, like you were saying, Wendy, with your stress levels, your anxiety levels, giving us more energy, helping us to sleep. There's even an appetite control one. It's amazing how these patches can really care for our health without us having to remember to take a pill or pop a pill.
There's actually even one I was reading that it's for horses. It's for pain for horses. I was like, well, this is cool.
I'm telling you, man, this technology. Maybe the next time we'll get into the technology a little bit more. We'll talk about that because I know a lot of people are curious. How does this actually work? Like, what is it really doing? You put a patch on, and if it doesn't go into your skin, I mean, there's no transdermal activity, like you said, no chemicals. What is it doing then? Like, how does it work? How does it do what it does? So maybe we'll leave that for the next one. Guys, just follow us on Facebook. Facebook is the best place. We are also going to be on Google. If you just Google LifeWave Performance Enhancement Patching with Wendy or Joseph, either one of those, it'll pull up all our videos. Subscribe to us on YouTube. You can follow us on, that's the other thing that we should probably do is I have to get an Instagram. I have to create an Instagram so that people can follow us on Performance Enhancement. I'll see if I can create that later today. But wherever you can, guys, just follow us and go ahead and schedule an appointment if you have questions for Wendy, questions for me. And we're looking for stories. We want you to tell us how amazing this patch is. And we'll have you on the show. We'll just have you on. And you can tell us and tell everybody about your story, and then people will follow you. And
we can't wait to hear your stories.
I know, great. Anything that I leave out, Wendy?
Not that I can think of this time. I mean, we have plenty of subjects to talk about on this for some other shows, but this was good. Next time We'll talk about the science, right? The science behind it.
That's it. So thank you guys. It was great visiting with you guys for a little bit. Wendy, it's always amazing to hear your amazing technical and just like your experience and everything. So thank you for sharing. And guys, we will sign out for today. Wendy and Joe are going to say ciao for now, and we will see you on the next episode.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.